Hi guys. I want to share something that I discovered today. Actually, I have discovered that before, but this is the first time I did this thing. If you haven't made this, you can try, because I actually got pretty excited about this. I did the list of things that I want to do before I die. And that made me think, what are the things that I haven't achieved yet? And if there would be only like 1 year time to achieve those things, would I achieve them? Or would I be able to try those things that there is in the list? And I realized that maybe not. I wouldn't necessarily be able to achieve them all if I don't start now. Maybe people are different, but I need that push from myself that you have a deadline, or not a necessary deadline because I don't like deadlines, but some kind of goal, guideline, how to do things to achieve those things. When I was watching my own list, I actually got so excited. Those things that were in the list, that I want to achieve those, try those things. They can be small or big or easy to check out of your list, but there is also these harder ones. We need those goals in our life to push ourselves. Even those small things, trying to learn how to do a Rubik's Cube. That would be so fun to finally to get that, how it's done. I don't know about you guys, I'm a little bit more bigger fan of the idea of making the progress in the silence. Sometimes you keep that motivation better when you don't share the process, that it doesn't become outside motivation, the pressure from the outside. Of course, depending on the thing that we are wanting to do or achieve or just try. So what I discovered, actually, when we have those goals and we are breaking down those to the little parts to achieve those, that makes life so much more purposeful. Of course, needing that purpose from the other things than only goals, but that keeps us away from those distractions. For example, I watch series from Netflix or HBO. Nowadays I watch actually this called Up Faith or Tubi. There is much more Christian content. Either way, those are distracting me. They are making us feel good to consume instead of put those things out there. I felt that when I got baptized 1 year ago, to being honest, it hasn't been much easier, it has been much harder, but I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I started to put these huge barriers to myself. I shouldn't dream about this because this is egocentric. Oh, I shouldn't do this because this is non-Christianic. But that's not necessarily the case. God wants us to be happy. And I have done that a lot nowadays. So I deny myself to feel any kind of enjoyment except food and series, for example. Then you start to consume those series or consume that thing a lot that is making you happy. That happiness is not long-lasting happiness. Instead of setting those goals actually are. Because you are feeling this excitement every single time that you are improving in those areas. And there is some things that might be kind of impossible to achieve. But even those things, they are achievable. Everything is possible to God. And He has already shown me that it is possible to make your dreams come true. And because I have done one of my biggest dreams to come true some years ago. Of course, God was doing that work and helping me. And I did so much work towards that. You have to believe in yourself, but also you have to have a support from God, because then you know the actual thing is for you. Summarizing, I found much easier to do this list of what I want to do before I die, rather than doing this dream map. Because this dream map is very easily just staying as a dream, not like you are actually achieving them. You are just daydreaming about those things. So when I was seeing this list, I was actually so excited because I want to do those things. I want to achieve those things. But that needs work from me, from my part. But that inner feeling that I can do them because I have done more impossible things. Actually not. There is one thing in the list that it's actually more difficult to achieve than the one I was actually achieving already. I know that it's possible because I thought that thing that I was done was impossible, but I was so determined and I did it. And honestly, like sometimes we have to remind ourselves of those things that we have done actually in our life, that we have achieved. And because those things again remind us that, hey, we have managed to do this thing. So this other thing is so tiny to comparing this, what you have done before. So I hope that you got inspired as I am. I really want everybody to find their place and find their things that they are good at. And I want to cheer myself up, but I want to cheer you up also. We should all cheer each other up towards those dreams. Being honest, I think that's my love language. That makes me feel so good. Anyways, thank you for watching and see you soon.